So something I keep getting asked is what makes my knife different than somebody else's. And I've been wanting to do a video to kind of get into this. I do stock removal, I do forged knives, I do stainless, I do a spectrum across the board of steels. And the thing is, what makes my knives different is I don't temper them as much as everybody else does. Knife's purpose is for cutting. If it won't hold an edge, to me it's worthless. And you get into this stuff where it's supposed to be 58 to 60, that's fine, but if you're using it, really using it hard, I mean like prying on stuff with it, yeah, it needs to be down 50, lower, mid, high 50s. I leave mine, so just for an example, ADC RB2, which is kind of common steel out there, I leave it 61, 61 and a half. I'll get it in there, it varies, it'll go from 60 and a half to 62. Now you start getting into the stainless stuff, S30V. I like my S30V around 62 and a half, 63. That's just me. I want it to hold that edge as long as possible. So that kind of that's one of the things that kind of stands out about my knives is the edge retention. They hold an edge good. You get out in the field. This happened a couple of weeks ago. I had a customer call me. He said, "Hey, I need one of your gutting knives." He come over and bought it. He sent me a picture. He said, "Hey, I need to come back in and get another skinning knife." And I'm like, "Okay." So he comes in, he buys another skinning knife, and he's like, "You know, that knife's good for 3 deer, but it won't do 5." And we had 5 deer, and we gutted them, and we got to skin 3 of them before we had to stop and sharpen it. So to me, that is a situation where you need that maximum edge retention. If you got a knife that's like a 58, you may get half a deer done out of that blade before you have to sharpen it. Me myself, if I'm doing 2 deer, I don't want to have to stop sharpening the knife. So that's kind of what sets my knives apart. I leave them harder for better edge retention. And yes, I know they're more brittle that way. And I tell my guys, they're for cutting. They're not pry bars. They're not hammers. You can't abuse a good knife and expect it to hold up. Now, if you want one to abuse, tell me. I'll temper one down like everybody else does, and that's what you get. So, as far as that goes, what makes my knife stand out above everybody else's is cutting edge. And I know there's some more guys out there that leave their knives hard, and that's great. That's my clientele base. If you're one of the guys that thinks you gotta have it at 59, there's nothing wrong with that. You've got a different clientele base than I do, and that's why my knives stand out to my guys. But we'll wrap this thing up. Good knives, good cutting edge. That's what they're for. Like and subscribe, and we'll do some more videos.